What's going on, guys? Brother Rusher here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we're going to talk about what unit you should maybe choose with your redstone. So obviously the redstone we got for free at the beginning of the Golden Week celebration. I'm sure a lot of people have probably already used their stone, but some people like to hold on to them just to wait and see see what kind of details we end up getting, if there's going to be any other easy A's, some super easy A's, whatever surprises we may get down the line. Now, they did actually revamp the units that you get with the redstone, which is very, very good. Let's kind of start out with, they do like these little bundles like this. So like the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Gohan, and Gotenks. And then like the Buu, Deborah, and the Majin Vegeta here. Honestly, I would skip those. Like, I know you also get 2 Elder Kais with them. So you get those units plus an Elder Kai. But honestly, they're just banner units, and you'll be able to. You probably either have pulled them plenty of times already before, or if you haven't pulled them yet, I'm sure you definitely will while summoning. So I would definitely say to avoid using your redstone on any of these bundles here. Now, if we go down here, this is actually where they changed it up a lot. So they actually removed the older units that used to have like the old, I want to say they were like the old 70% leaders. So they removed like the AGL, like Super Vegito. They removed like the, oh no, I'm sorry, the AGL Vegito's here. No, I'm sorry, they removed like they removed Janemba in Janemba. They kept Gogeta here, but they removed Janemba, which is very odd because that Janemba actually used to be a very good unit for a long time. So it looks like they did kind of remove some units, but they kept some other older units. That's odd. They got rid of like it looks like Physical Kid Buu, like the Tech Beerus. Who else did they remove? In Janemba, obviously. There's a couple older, like other older ones that they've obviously removed now, which my guess is because they've probably got like a super easy A coming up sometime soon for them. So they want you to spend your coins on them instead. But they did actually, so a lot of these like 120 leaders, so they actually moved them from so they used to be like the blue stone units, like premium units. Now they're moving them to a redstone unit to basically you can get for free. Now, granted, these units are super, super old, and all of them have gotten their easy A's, years ago at this point. So they've, some of these have fallen off the meta, but they have a super easy A coming up, at some point. So let's kind of go over these units. Physical Vegito Blue, this guy was actually probably one of the best easy A's that came out when he did, and he probably had one of the biggest like fall offs as soon as like the content got much harder. He just had a huge drop off. Now mind you, I'm gonna say this with super easy A's in mind. He'll be very good again later on down the road. Now, I'm guessing with them actually doing this, like where they changed this up with a lot of these units, I feel like going forward, you'll be able to use your redstones on these units nowadays. So if you don't have any of these old units, because they're not really featured on banners anymore, I would probably suggest maybe getting them for your collection, just to kind of get them ready also, because once their super easy A does hit, they don't have a banner that comes with them, but they are available in the Baba shop. So like you can buy them with red coins. And some of these older ones are still going to be cheap, but once you kind of get into these like like these 120% leaders, they are still, I want to say they're like, I think 400 a piece still. So unless they drop like the price on them, which I don't really foresee happening anytime soon, you might have to end up spending just, you know, a little bit of coins to end up picking them up. So let's see, who all do we have here? So Vegito Blue, unfortunately he's kind of fallen off, so I would not use your redstone on him. Rose, same thing. I mean, he had a huge drop off. I would not use your stone on him, especially because we got like the Dokkan Fest Rose, the newest one, the physical one, which is way better than this one is. So wouldn't use it on him. The Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta surprisingly are still very good, even in like the meta now. I mean, they can definitely get caught, they can get hit pretty hard, but they do still have like their counter and everything, so they have a way to maybe avoid getting supered. But they do hit hard still, but their defense isn't as great as it used to be. Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, he's definitely been replaced obviously with the newest Goku that just came out, so I wouldn't use your stone on him, unfortunately. Gogeta, same thing with him. I mean, we need a new Super Gogeta, like standalone Super Gogeta, not like a transforming one, but just a standalone. I don't know when we're gonna get that, but eventually we'll finally get one. But same thing with him. I mean, if you get like one rainbow orb with him, he's got the chance to dodge, but realistically he doesn't hit very hard, so, and his defense is not very good either. So if he doesn't dodge, he gets hit for a lot, so I would avoid him. The physical Gotenks, kind of same thing. Like, his defense is not very good, but he can do pretty good damage even in today's meta. Same thing with him though. I would probably just avoid using your redstone on him. AGL Super 17, he at this point has fallen off. He's still a good option for like the GT bosses team, but that's pretty much his only like place that you'll really use him. Maybe as like a battlefield leader, but I don't really see myself using this Super 17 very often anymore, so it's kind of unfortunate. But I mean, once he gets a Super Easy A, he'll be back in the mix again. This Tech Broly, just don't even bother using your redstone on him until we get a Super Easy A for him, because they still kept his stupid like part of his passive where when he gets orbs he loses defense. Like, that was, I don't know what made them do that. Like, when they made this unit originally, I mean way back in the day, he hit really hard because the more orbs you got, the more damage he did, but then you legitimately lost defense. Like, you could get yourself down to 0 defense if you got enough orbs with him. And they kept that part in his passive, but they reduced the amount that you would lose, but you still lose defense. So do not use your redstone on him until he gets a Super Easy A, and hopefully they get rid of that altogether. Int Kid Buu, he gives like I think 1 key support to Majin Power units. Same thing with him. I would just wait until he gets a Super Easy A before you use your stone on him. STR Janemba, he's okay. I mean, he does guard, he's got dodging, but that's pretty much it. He doesn't hit very hard, so Super Easy A, wait on him. Physical Cooler, he can still do good damage, but like most of these units, the defense isn't that great anymore, so I would probably not use your stone on him either. Let's see, this Trunks, Zamasu, both of them, just nah, I wouldn't even use it on him. Like I said, a lot of these are, if you don't have, like, if you are missing these units, you can get them for your collection. I mean, a lot of these units you're not even going to be running right now, but if you are missing them, get them for your collection just to have them. Whenever they get an easy or super easy A, you know, maybe you can have fun with them, then pick more copies up with them and use them then. But again, these are always, everybody's box is different. So, you know, and obviously I'm not saying like, hey, this is the definitive way of what unit you should get, but these are just like my suggestions. The Trunks and Zamasu I would not get. I mean, the Trunks for sure I would not get. Zamasu isn't a terrible option. I mean, he still hits hard. Defensively, he's not good, but he does give defense to, like, I think it's Extreme Realm of Gods allies. So, I mean, he is a support style unit for the new Zamasu. So, like, you can run him like that. The AGL Vegito, he doesn't hit hard, but he's still one of the better, like, defensive units because, I mean, he's got guard, he's got damage, he's got a lot of damage reduction. But for some odd reason, I just don't know if it's this game or what it is, but they made him like a super attack magnet. And it's like, no matter where you put him, he always gets supered if you don't know where the super is going to be. And I don't know if they did that intentionally or what, but yeah, he can get hit. And if he gets hit nowadays, he will die. But normal attacks, oh yeah, he can survive normals and he can counter them. He's just not going to counter for a lot. Now, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, he got his super easy A on JP. We haven't got him on global yet, but he is definitely coming. I don't know if we're going to get him like during this Golden Week celebration, or if they're actually going to wait until the like Topo celebration and then give him to us. I think now would be a great time to get his super easy A, especially with it being, you know, Majin Buu Saga themed. Now would be a great time for them to drop him. Him and the Super Saiyan 3 AGL Goku, them getting super easy A's, they would be my number like 1 and 2 picks. Like I'd probably go with Goku as number 1 and Gotenks as number 2. And that's the only reason I would even go that way is because I feel like you'll get more out of the Goku than you will the Gotenks right now. But they both have great partners, like the AGL, like the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. You can run him with the new AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku that just dropped at Dokkan Fest. You can run him together as a linking partner as well. And he's on Majin Buu Saga, so he helps with his passive and he helps with his entrance animation. And then this Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, he has a great partner with the Int Gotenks that just got an easy A as well. So it's like they have options on like who you can run them with. And if you were to use your redstone, I'd say Goku would be like number 1 option. Gotenks would be like number 2 option for me personally. And then if I was to go like 3, I'd probably go the Goku. 5 would probably be Vegeta, and then if I had to pick 4 would be Vegeta, and if I had to pick like a 5th unit, out of this list, it's gonna be kind of tough. 5th unit, maybe I'd go with the STR Gogeta because I feel like his super easy A is around the corner. So maybe like during the 9th or the 10th anniversary, maybe they might give him and like Janemba super easy A. The possibility, we don't know for sure, but it is a possibility that they do that. But yeah, like going down the rest of the list, like the Buhan, he's just not good. Omega can still kind of help out because he does like debuff enemies with his passive. So like he is a decent option. He just gets hit hard and just doesn't do a lot of damage anymore. The physical Broly, he himself just doesn't do a lot of damage. I think he stacks defense on his supers, but that's pretty much it. But he just doesn't hit hard anymore. Same thing with the Goku. I mean, this Goku loses HP every time he's super, so that's still another hindrance to his passive. The tech, I mean, the tech Golden Frieza actually still isn't bad with his like damage reduction, but he's also another one of these units where when he falls under like 50% HP, if he gets hit, he's taking the full damage instead of the damage reduction damage that he would take. Cell, just not good. I wouldn't even bother looking at him. On global, the physical Goku Black, I mean, he is better on global because he does give like extreme class allies 3 key, so he does support better than what JP got. Gogeta, like I said, possibly he might get a super easy A during the 10th anniversary. We don't know yet, but that possibility is there. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta might actually not be a bad idea either, because he's still very good like defensively, and I mean he definitely can take damage nowadays compared to, you know, what he used to before. Now in the newest content he can definitely take damage, but I think once they slowly eventually get to his super easy A, I think that would just make him just a defensive tank again. So he's not a bad like 5th or 6th option, I would say. And then, like I said, Goku would probably be my number 1 option. And then like, so I have the JP images here pulled up, but on JP the Pycon here is int, whereas on global he's STR. Why they did that, I have no idea. It's just one of those stupid like anomalies that they had back in the day where the typing of the two were different, and then like the Goku that it was farmable, they swapped those as well. So like on JP the Goku is STR, whereas on global he's int. It doesn't make sense. I don't know why they did that. It's kind of dumb, but sure. But him and this like Boo Tanks being on here gives me possible sub EZA vibes that we might get in like part 2 of the anniversary, or not anniversary, part 2 of the Golden Week celebration. So with them being on here, they have to have a sub EZA coming up like very soon. And I mean, I guess them doing it in part 2 would make sense, but I guess you can wait and see what's going to happen with them if they get their sub EZA, and if they do, if they're good enough, maybe they could be like an option. But you definitely want to go with one of the super EZA units though. Like I said, Goku would probably be number 1 option. Gotenks would be my number 2 option. And then, yeah, like I said, number 3 would probably be Goku. 4 would be Vegeta. And then 5 would probably in like right now's meta would be this Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. And then maybe Gogeta would be like 6th option. And of course, if you have all these units rainbow and you already have them all and you don't need any of these, you can just pick up an Elder Kai. So that's always an option too. Though I'd probably not use it on one of these guys like the Pycon or the Boo Tanks, because they're side banner units. So they're on every single banner. I wouldn't even worry about them. I'd use it on one of these guys that definitely has not shown up on a banner in a very long time. But if what we're gonna do real quick is we'll hop over here to my game real quick. So I've kind of already went through to see like who all I needed, because I have all of these units already rainbowed. So all of these guys are already done. So obviously I don't need to pick any of them off the get-go. What I'm looking for is like the SSR, like who I can rainbow SSR wise. Oh, you get 3 Elder Kais, so that's actually kind of cool. 3 Elder Kais might actually be pretty beneficial to a lot of people. Oh, this gives you 2 Kais, that's 2 Kais. Oh, so all of them actually give you 2 Kais, huh? That's actually really cool. Okay. But I already went through to see like who all I needed, and there is a lot of like SSRs that I do need dupes for. A lot of like these older ones like Buhan, Vegito, this Amasu, this Trunks. I want to say like Kid Buu I still need some, a Go Tanks. I think I need like 1. Gogeta, I need like 2. These guys I already have rainbowed, but then like these older ones, like I need 2 of this Kaioken Goku. I need 1 of this Broly. And these guys are all done. And then like this Super Gogeta, I think I need like 2 more. But the one I decided that I was going to go with is going to be this Broly, just because I only need 1 more to rainbow his SSR. So that's who I'm going with personally, just for my own box, my own collection. I already got the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I've already got him rainbow, so I'm not worried about him. And then like this guy, I already got him rainbow, super easy aid. And then the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, I already got him rainbowed, ready for his super easy A. So for me personally, I don't need him, and that's why I decided to go with physical Broly, because I can at least just get him done. And then the next time we get a new red stone, I can use it for one of these other units that I'm just missing some SSR copies of. So there you guys go. Hopefully that kind of helped you guys out and deciding on like who you guys want to use your redstone for. If you already used your redstone, let me know who you ended up using it on. And if you haven't used it yet, let me know what your thoughts are on like who you are going to decide to use it on, like what's going to be more beneficial for your box. So hopefully that kind of did help you guys out. If it did, hit that like button. And if you guys are new here, subscribe as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.